Hello, everyone. My name is Eual Phillips, and I'm so proud to announce to you today that I am releasing my first album called White Stone. All right, it is an instrumental album, and after 15 years of people saying that they would buy my music if I was to record an album, it has finally arrived today. And in a few minutes, I'm actually going to explain to you why it's called White Stone and how this is important to me and how it can actually be important to you and other people. All right. So first of all, I want to actually recognize my wife, Kimberly Brown Phillips, who is the artistic director and founder of Christ Center for Dance, which is a Christian dance school located here in Philadelphia. They're having a production at the Arts Bank Theater in Center City, Philadelphia on June the 25th at 4:30 p.m. And so if you stay in touch with what I'm doing musically, later on, you're going to find out about a promotion that I'm giving for those who are actually going to be attending that production. The production is called the I Am. That's powerful enough right there. You should be buying your tickets just because you heard the word I am. All right. So I'll provide some links for that in the video below. But now I want to just go back to what does this album mean? So White Stone, this actually comes from the book of Revelation, chapter 2, where Jesus is actually talking to one of the churches, and he says that, if you hold on to my words, I'm going to give you a white stone with a new name on it, a name that's only known to those who receive this stone. All right. And so the first thing that pops into mind is that when you get a white stone, you're getting a new name and you're getting a new calling in your life and you're getting a new identity. White Stone album is about finding your identity or affirming your identity. That's what it's all about. That's what this music is all birthed from. All right. And let me give you a little testimony about identity and name changes. I was born Eual Phillips Walker, and I introduced myself as Eual Phillips. So at 11, I asked my mom, why is my name not the same as my dad's? All right. It wasn't the same. But my mom said, that's a good question. I don't know why. So I asked her, Mom, can I have a name change? Can I be named Eual Phillips Jr.? Because that's my dad's name. All right. And 6 months later, birth certificate came in. And from that day forward, I was known as Eual Abraham Phillips Jr. Now, I didn't know how powerful of a move that was, a decision that was, until 19 years later, because I'm currently 30 now. And when I began to ask God about that again, he said, don't you know that I was actually calling you into your identity at age 11 and you didn't even realize it? And at that moment, I was just so in awe of who he was and how he had been moving in my life and fashioning me. And it all began to click because I'm actually an educator here in the city of Philadelphia. I teach high school students chemistry at Hill Friedman World Academy. And my dad was actually an educator in Southern Louisiana. So by me taking up a calling in education, I'm actually, participating in the divine work of my father. I'm actually carrying on in his legacy. He did some great things in Southern Philadelphia, and I believe that, not Southern Philadelphia, Southern Louisiana. And I believe that God is actually calling me to do some great things here in the city of Philadelphia in regards to bringing education from heaven to earth. All right. So this album is bigger than just getting music out there. It's about actually putting out a sound that will change and shift atmospheres and begin to call people into their identity. Ephesians 4, the book of Ephesians actually calls us into the family of God and to get the name of Christ. So we have Christ's name when we join his family. And in Ephesians 4:28, it states that, if you were a thief, you are called out of being a thief and you are challenged to actually produce a work of your own hands that's actually beneficial to society. So as a teacher, I'm actually called in the fivefold ministry to equip people for works of service. My job is to actually help people find their identity, find their name, find the work that they're supposed to do, and equip them to do it. So the music is actually just an extension of my teaching ministry. All right. This is not about me. It's not about trying to make money. It's just, this is what it is. God has assigned me to release some messages into the earth, and I have to find ways to do that. And music is one of them. All right. So As you're listening right now, you should actually be hearing the song called The Invitation. All right, it is a spontaneous piece. All right, and this is one of the songs that's actually featured in my wife's production. All right, so if you believe that this message or this testimony that I shared about my life is actually going to help somebody else, please share this video, because I'm declaring that listeners of this album will actually be reaffirmed in their identity. If they're still having doubts about who they are or what they're to be doing in the earth, that by listening to this music, that God and the Holy Spirit, through the Holy Spirit, will actually begin to inspire the listener and to create and stir up the waters of that person's inner man, and then begin to move them into the position and the call that God has on their life. So again, if you are blessed, if you believe this is going to bless somebody else, I encourage you to share this video, share this music. All right, it's available on CD Baby, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, you name it. All right. So I love you all. I appreciate you for listening to this video, and I love you with the deep love of Christ. Have a great day, everybody.